it's Leslie with Lettering with Leslie, and I wanted to show my 2020 December daily that I created. This year I used another Elle Studio kit. I think this is my third one from Elle's, and I love all the different pieces and parts. I'll kind of point it out as we go through. But I also, one of my favorite things is combining my hand lettering, my writing, and the Elle's kit to make a great scrapbook and memorabilia piece for my family. So, I did use a Simple Stories binder, so that's what this is on the outside, and then here are my inside pieces. Now, I will say that I thought since we didn't go anywhere, we didn't really do anything this year, our book would be really empty, but I think it plumped up really nicely. So, I think this is our only, nope, we also went to see Santa, but like 2 trips out for our whole Christmas season. So we've got lots of ephemera pieces, lots of pockets. I've got a combination of the 6x8 pages, the 2 3x4s and the 4x6, a double 4x6, and then 4 3x4s. And my personal favorite this year, I think, was the individual 4x6 pocket. But I like to keep a combination of all of them going. So most of this came from the Elle's kit. There are a few pieces and parts that I've had from either other Christmas lines or other ephemera pieces that I've bought. We got a little bit of my handwriting, which I think is really important. My family doesn't really care about my handwriting, my hand lettering, but what they do want to see is my handwriting. So we got all the pieces and parts. The other great thing about it being a mini album is that these little extra pieces, like our actual Christmas card, tuck in here really nicely, and they're secure. Sometimes in the big album, I feel like they get lost. We've got lots of samples of Christmas projects we did. My oldest was really into bingo this year, so we played a lot of Christmas bingo, and I found these cards have been in my stash from American Crafts for a very long time. One of the things I love about Elle's is she gives a lot of these little journaling tags, which are great to stack up or use individually. Like up here, there's 2. These are just a stack. Lots of journaling cards. So, let's see. And here we go. We got a little hand lettering with their names and their Christmas wish underneath. So, going through. And this is one of those 4x6. It's great for showing that just one individual thing, like this was out stargazing for the convergence of Jupiter and Saturn. So, a little bit of extras, lots of treats. And this one's one of those 4 3x4 pages, but I love on the back how this turned out. I've scrapped it as a 6x8 layout and then cut it to fit in the pockets. So, a little more hand lettering with a little bit of writing. Here's another one of those. I'm still waiting on my last picture to come through. Again, hand lettering with the writing. Obviously, if you did this whole thing in hand lettering, it's a lot to look at. But just a little bit kind of pulls your attention and sets it aside. Again, like here. And the Elle's kit has some of their lettering in it as well. So it kind of feels like a more natural blend of writing and lettering. There's a little bit, just pulls your eye to what was the important part, which is, for me, it was the who we were with. So, just some quiet moments. Tons of journaling cards, lots of space to write down my favorite parts, and especially since it was just us this year, we didn't have any family here. It was nice to get to journal and keep track of those memories of my kids when they were little, and when it was just the 4 of us. It is special when it's just a few of us around. So all the way through here, and this is their writing, not mine. But then all the way back for my teacher handwriting to keep track of everything that we did this year really neatly. So a little bit of Christmas, a little bit of virtual school, all the things that made 2020 unique. It plumped up really nicely, and I love how it turned out. I'm a huge fan of the Elle's kit. It's just a great combination of supplies and materials and textures at a really reasonable price. So I'm a huge fan, and I'm super excited to do my 2021 album with their kit as well.